Morning, everybody. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna tell you what you need. You need your weights, you need your hip bands, you need your resistance bands. You need all three. If you don't have one or the other for whatever reason, it's all good. We'll find you something else to do. But hip bands will be for the warm up. Your resistance bands, let me show you what I got. It's your lightest band. So this yellow one here, it's my lightest, thinnest band that I've got. And it's just mounted where you normally have it mounted. I've got my handles on it as well. So very, very light band. Handles on it if you can. If not, the handles are okay off. But your lightest band mounted. And again, if you don't have that, that's okay. Find something similar for you to work on. If you're not going to use a band, I want you to have maybe some light weights, right? Some water bottles or something. I've got my water bottles over there. But something very light to work with, and then your normal figure weight. So one more time, hip band, your normal weight, and a very, very light resistance band set up on your mount, whatever you're using there. Other than that, you don't need anything for the warm-up. Let's get the warm-up going. It's just going to be a bunch of down dogs with some plank stuff in between, okay? So down dogs and planks, down dogs and planks. So when you're ready, come on down and join me in a nice long down dog. Here we go. Down dog. You can walk the heels out if you want for a moment. My heels are pretty sensitive, my calcaneus, if you will. That's where your calcaneal tendon attaches down there to your heel. Your Achilles tendon, I guess. Good, let's come on to a push-up position. Push-up position. And now let's give a light pull with those arms. So just start to pull the heels of your hands down towards your feet. They should light your core up a bit, just lightly. Right now, you should be going with me. Pull those palms down. 4, 3, 2, 1, back to a down dog. So when we go to that push-up position, that high plank, we're doing an extra hard plank, right? And pulling our palms down towards our feet. We shouldn't actually move. Hopefully it doesn't look like I move at all. It's just pressure, right? It's like trying to do a V-up. And let's do it again. Come on to push-up position. And then start to give it a light pull. Shouldn't look any different than your normal push-up position. But I'm trying to hold my body right now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Another down dog. Getting a lot of them in there. I'm going to keep walking up those feet. I walked around Mount St. Helens this weekend. 33 miles. That's why my Achilles are sore. Okay, this time, let's go to a side plank. So come on all the way down here. Down to the side plank. If you want to dip your hip, you can for a little extra work. If not, we're just holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, another down dog. Here we go. A little quicker with the transitions now. Other side plank, 3, 2, 1 on that other side. So stand up this whole time, elbows or hands. 5, 4, 3, another down dog, 2, 1. Come on up. Let's do that one more time for the plank pull up front. So 3, 2, 1, push up position. Let's start to pull those palms down towards your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Down to our knees. Good. Hopefully your core is a little bit fired up and just a little bit more. Let's do that Superman, putting our hands in our back pockets, right? So we're hovering our own glutes back here, and then we're gonna rotate those thumbs, right? All the way to the thumbs up position out front, and then all the way back, right? So that nice shoulder mobility rotation. Join me with that. Join me, join me, join me. Legs are up. I'm flexing my glutes to lift my thighs off the ground. Keep rotating those shoulders. You got 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, maybe a little over. Nice work. Okie doke. Give our shoulders a break. Let's grab those hip bands and throw that on for a second. All right. Let's put our hip bands on wherever you choose to put them, just above the knees, just below the knees. We're just going to be walking forwards and backwards, whether that's towards you or towards my wall over there. We're going to divide it into 4 squats, okay? We're still going to do our normal monster walks, right? Here it is. But I'm just going to divide my room into 4 spaces, okay? So I'll do 4 squats throughout, going forwards and backwards. So do a quarter of the room, do a squat. Do a quarter of the room, do a squat, okay? That's the goal with these. You're gonna get 4 squats in. Keep your space fairly small, actually, okay? So maybe if you got a big room, don't go down the whole thing, do half of it, third of it, something like that. Just gonna time us here and get those 4 squats in, okay? Divide your space into 4 quadrants. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna do 1 squat right here. Monster walk to your next position. Do another squat. Divide your space by 4, 3, and 4. Working it backwards down for me. Yeah. Keep them going. Many little steps. Under 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hopefully that got you a little bit. Pop that off with me. When you got it off, just gonna give ourselves that nice hug to the leg. And then gonna step out with that same foot and just do a hip flexor stretch. So one more time, here's the other way. Glute stretch, other leg. Taking a step with that same foot and just pushing into the other hip flexor. So stretching my left glute and then my right hip flexor. Again, stretching the right glute. And then stepping out. Slight hip flexor stretch. Last one of those. and step. Okay, one more time. We're just gonna grab that headband again and do it again. Doing the headbands again, get our glutes going. Maybe you want to change up your band position. I think I'm gonna try below the knees. Okay, let's get those 4 squats in again. Divide your room. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pressing those knees out when you squat. Keep it going. It's gonna take a peek. Past halfway. Nice. Little steps, little steps. Nice. 15 seconds. More than Allison. Little steps, squat. Little steps, squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're just going to stretch the same way we just did. So pop your band off, pull your leg to your chest. And then step out front, get a quick little hip flexor stretch. Doing it again. One more quick one on both sides. Okay. Nice. Okay, go. There's our warm up. So, couple different things. Well, not too different. The first round is going to have 2 moves that you've done before, followed by some balance work. We're going to spend all the balance work just on one leg. Okay. So we're not going to switch so that we can stay on that foot and feel the difference between each round. All right. The first 2 exercises, though, first one's just going to be a push-up. You know how to do a push-up, but I want it to be that 3, 2, 1 push-up, right? So you're taking your time, descending to the floor, holding yourself above the floor for 2 seconds, and then coming back up as fast as you can. That looks like this, real quick. Here we go. I'll count it out for 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 1. Right? As quick as I can, coming back up. We're going to do 45 seconds of that. Your second exercise is going to be a high pull to a goblet squat. And I'm going to use a powerful squat to get it up to my goblet position. If you got a kettlebell, it'll look like this. I'll show you with the dumbbell too. Here we go, right? So I'm going to squat with it, quickly stand up. It's going to switch positions, and I'm going to squat with it there, right? One more time. Squat, high pull, squat with the goblet. Squat, high pull, squat with the goblet, right? Get into a little rhythm there and flow with it. If you got a dumbbell and it's big enough to use with both hands, we hold it like so, right? And it's the same thing. Squat, high pull, changes positions, squat here, switch, squat, high pull, squat. If it's light enough to go one hand, then we just do a clean, right? Squat, clean, squat again. Okay, it's just whether you want to use 2 hands or not. That is our 2 exercises. Your third one is going to be a single leg balance, and we're closing our eyes, right? So we'll get us all tired, and then we'll sit here with our eyes closed, working the balance, working all those ligaments in your feet, in your knees, your shins. That is it. Let's get ready for a push-up. 3, 2, 1 style. 45 seconds. Woo. My hands are still itchy from 2 weekends ago, getting eaten by all those mosquitoes. Woo! All right, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1 style push-ups, or 6-second push-ups, if you will. Let's do it. 3 seconds down, 2 second hold, 1 second up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna count them out. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 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 1, 2. Oh yeah, keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. Relax. Nice. Cool. You made it through the whole thing. That's awesome. It's 45 seconds worth. Let's go for our goblet squat. High pull goblet squat. We switch in between those positions. High pull, and then a goblet squat. Just find a rhythm that works for you. 45 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squats. High pull, changes to a goblet, and we squat. Keep those going. Find your rhythm. You got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, so while we get our breath back, let's bring balance. So pick a foot. Woo! Pick a foot. Want you to clear a little space around you. We're gonna balance. Eyes closed if you can. 4, 3, pick a foot up, 2, 1. Let's balance. Try to shut those eyes every now and then. Maybe bend that knee, the leg that is supporting you, bend that knee a little bit. Slow the breathing down. "15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. You want to grab a quick sip? Now's the time. Nice work. We're going to get back into it. Do it again and again. That's it. Okay, everybody. Let's do it again. Push-ups. I'm going to come look at you after I get a couple of them with you. I'll keep counting. You want to stay right with me. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. 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 Nice, Pete. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. Nice adjustment, Allison. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and come on up. Nice work. Great. Looking good. Time under tension. You've heard Pete say it before. You probably heard me say it before. But time under tension is another way to break through any plateaus, right? If you start getting to a certain place and you're not really seeing any improvement anymore, a good way to do that is by time under tension, muscle confusion, right? Doing something different to your muscles that they're not really used to. And that's kind of what doing that 3, 2, 1 push-up is doing to you. It's forcing your body to work in a different way. Hopefully get some more strength, break through that plateau, right? Okay, goblet, high pull. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep it going. Nice, nice switches there. Nice flat backs. 15 seconds. Keep that little bit of burn you got going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep breathing, clear some room, same foot we're gonna balance on. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on up. Try to gently shut those eyes, you can always open them. You can always stand next to something, right? The wall, the pillar you got. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. Nice. Give it a little shake out if it needs it. Good work. Okay, let's grab a quick sip. Do it one more time.
You can totally tell why they take away the field sobriety tests.
Took me a minute to think about it. Yeah, right? What a cheater move. They make them close their eyes?
I don't get it.
They do?
I don't get it.
Like when if they thought you were intoxicated, you'd have to stand on one leg and like touch your nose, lean back, close your eyes.
I gotta do this. It's already hard enough.
Never had to do that.
No, but they used to do that for like field sobriety tests if they thought you were drunk driving.
Why don't they don't do that anymore?
No, they don't.
Why not?
Can you balance on your foot?
Oh, because you're saying like people can trick the system?
Well, the system is it was foolproof, my friend. Or not foolproof, but
I don't get it either, so.
All right, I'll explain it later. Let you think about it.
All right, everybody. Let's get our push-ups in. Last round.
Let's talk about designated drivers. How's that?
All right, everybody, on the floor, 5, 4, let's do it. 3, 2, come on up. 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Tight stomachs here, Ellison. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, 1. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and relax. Nice work. 45 seconds. Pretty quick there. Pull your weights out. Let's switch them around again. Nice work with those push-ups. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. The breathing helps so much. 3, 2, 1, good. Woo. Set them aside. Let's stand up for the balance on this foot one last time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, maybe you want to close your eyes a little bit. Strengthen those ankles. Strengthen all those ligaments. 3, 2, 1. Coming off that foot. Give it a shake if you need. Good work. All right. We're gonna move on here. Give you a second though, before I start talking at you again. You're gonna need your weight still, and now we're gonna use those resistance bands, that really light one that we talked about in the beginning. Alrighty, friends. Let me show you what we're gonna do. You've only got 2 new exercises because the third one is gonna be that balance, okay? So we're gonna get the other foot with the balance. This first one though, is gonna be a renegade row, okay? You can use a kettlebell if you got a kettlebell. It is a little harder with a kettlebell. If you got a dumbbell, I think most of us have, it's easiest with those. We're gonna do a renegade row, but I'm gonna stay on one arm the whole time. So push-up position, right? I got really wide feet back here, and I'm just gonna pull this weight, right? Trying to keep my hips flat. So pulling that weight towards me, tapping it on the floor, right? We're gonna stay on one side for 22 seconds, right? And then I'm just gonna roll it, switch hands, and go for the other side. All right. So this is a single arm renegade row. Later we'll switch it, right? We'll have to do a little like pass between our hands. But that's how we're gonna do it this first round. A renegade row. Just going one hand all the way through. And your other exercise is with that band now. So again, I got my really lightweight yellow one on here. See if I can give you a good angle. See me. The first one is going to be a reverse fly, which you've done before. So pulling my arms open, right? Pulling my arms open. It's the opposite of a chest fly, right? Not sure what the best where to put you is. Maybe facing me. How about that? There it is. Look at that. It's good camera work right there. But a big open, okay? And then the other one, let me see if I can keep you here. Point you up. I'm gonna press these bands, but they're pulling my arms forward, right? So like this, overhead press, and it's trying to make my hands do that, okay? That's what the resistance is doing, but I'm just doing overhead presses. And it's pretty tough because it's trying to fold my arms that way. So you might need to move in even. I could move in, make it easier, right? But it's an overhead press with those bands pulling me forward. Hopefully that makes sense. Here's a side view of that one real quick. Pulling those bands back, overhead press. It's even tough with this lightweight band. All right. So renegade rows, and then that lightweight reverse fly and a press.
Balance.
Okie dokie. Let's do our renegade rows. So halfway through, you're just gonna roll that thing to the other hand and then keep going with that hand. Really wide feet. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulling that weight up to you, trying to keep your hips flat. That's the real challenge of this one. Your free hand, you might want a little bit centered, so you're more like a triangle. Your support is.
They're so hard.
Very hard.
They really do.
We're past halfway. Sorry, I missed you a little bit on that. Past halfway though. Switching the hands. Other side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Yeah, you're right. Pretty darn tough. We're going for our bands. Same setup. You got half the time doing reverse fly, half the time doing an overhead press. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So reverse fly is opening for a hug, right? Opening for a hug, squeezing my back muscles. Nice, Allison. I like the adjustment there. That works totally. Opening for a hug. Squeezing the back muscles. 3, 2, 1. We're going for an overhead press now. If you don't have bands, your weights will work. Nice. Okay. Looks like everybody's got them. Trying to keep that hand stacked on top of my shoulder, right? Resisting the band the whole time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Relax those shoulders. Nice. Let's go balance. Let's balance. 5, 4, others to the foot, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slightly bent knee. Trying to disperse the weight evenly from the front of the foot to the back of the foot, sides. Keep it going, keep trying, keep trying. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a little shake. Make a note in your mind how that felt compared to the other foot. Maybe it was easier, harder, same. Let's do it again. So if you want this time with your renegade rows, you can switch hands every time, right? So that means you'll kind of move the weight to the center so you can grab it with the other hand, right? Set it down, give it a short roll, right? Pull it with the other hand. The other way is to have you move over the top of your weight. So here's a quick little demo, right? Pull, and I just put it in the middle to switch. Or I can go and move my body over, right? So whatever you want to do. Let's do it though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternating wide feet. Ooh. This one's getting the sweat going for me. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work. Yeah, the core, huh? Core's working. Let's do this again. Do whichever one you want first, okay? If you'd rather do the press first, you're welcome to do that. Maybe I'll try that, see how that goes. All righty. Halfway, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. And we're going to switch to the other exercise. Just keep going. Switch and keep going. Nice. It feels like too much tension. You just scoot forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Balance. Balance, balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On. Make sure there's nothing that's going to trip you up next to you. I know I left my weight out. Work that balance. I had one ankle roll scare over the weekend, but my body did its job. tucked it right back underneath me. I think it's all the balance work. 3, 2, 1. Nice, just starting to get spicy there. This is my better foot, so it gets along easier with all this. Okie dokie, where we at? We got plenty of time for one more round. Woo! Okay. If you want to throw a push-up in there, this is level 3 now, level 3 of the Renegade Rows. You're welcome to throw a push-up in there, right? So it's just while you're switching, you can even come down to the knees, right, if we need to do that. But push up, row, push up, row, right? Up to you. The knees will work, you'll just be going a little slower, right? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Row. Row. Do a little watching because I haven't watched it yet. Nice, some of us are still getting just one arm right now. We are halfway if you're doing one arm. Halfway. Nice work, Dana, keeping those hips flat. That's the challenge with these. Hips flat the whole time. Nice, you got under 10 seconds. You got 5 now. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Yeah. Done with those for the morning. Let's find our bands. Whichever ones you want to start with. Let's go back a little further for these first ones. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Opening for a hug. Squeezing the back muscles. If we had a pencil and we put it between your back muscles back there, I want you to squeeze that pencil. So big squeezes back there. Halfway. Good. Trying to keep those on top of your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's go balance on this foot one last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Third time on this foot. Slightly bent knee, distributing all the weight. Eyes closed if you can. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. A little shake. Awesome. Let's take a sip and we'll see. We'll decide whether we're going to do a couple more exercises or get a longer stretch on. Maybe we'll have a vote. Longer stretch or a little more work. Think about it for a second. Here's how you're gonna vote. Thumbs up for a little more legs and triceps. Thumbs up for legs and triceps, thumbs down for a little stretching. I got nothing against the actual, okay, we got one thumbs up, one thumbs up, we got a maybe.
Wait, what's the question?
Thumbs up, I think we're doing stretching. I think we already got more for stretching.
Okay.
Thumbs up for exercise, thumbs down for stretching. So let's stretch, everybody. We're stretching.
I think you wanted to work out more.
I'm down with whatever. I actually want to stretch my calves out a little more, so.
Do we have one
Oh.
ab? Do we have one ab exercise we could put in there, Adam?
Sure. Absolutely, let's do it. One ab exercise, let me think.
My legs are a little trash from a cycling ride yesterday, so.
Hey, nice, right on. Recovery mode then for the legs, a little bit of core. All right. This is one we've done a while ago, and this is, what do we call it? A starfish, okay? So everything is spread out on the floor, and we're gonna reach for that opposite toe. I'm really reaching with this shoulder, right? So I don't just wanna bring the toe to me, because I can already do that pretty close, right? I don't have to reach that far. But I really want you to reach really high up there with your shoulder, okay, with your hand. If you need a harder version, then we pick up all the limbs already, and then we go for it, right? Definitely way tougher holding those limbs in the air. So let's start with that one. We might do one more on top of that, okay? We're gonna do 20 total in 3, 2, 1. Go get that toe, reach with your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. We're gonna do one dead bug, okay? Dead bug is this, right? But my shoulders aren't laying on the ground. I'm bracing up, holding that core tight again, okay? So join me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything up. You should feel like you're crunching, right? You're holding like a slight crunch. Arms are straight up in the air. Doing the best dead bug interpretation you can. Should be already really spicy for your abs. Take a break when you need. We're gonna do 10 more seconds. Oh. Hold it if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Roll over and give it a stretch if you'd like. We'll call it good there. That was hard for me. Looking over my shoulders, checking the blind spot, giving myself that little oblique stretch. All right. So, you know how I've been enjoying stretching recently. So please join me in a little bit of that. We're gonna do the shin box to our pigeon poses, right? So shin boxing to that pigeon pose. So if you want to start on one side, join me with the pigeon pose. And now I'm going to try and do my best shin box here. Really opening those hips. Taking my time as I roll across. And then into the next one. Let's do a couple more shin boxes, but we're only caring about the shin box right now, so really trying to open those hips. And then just a moment here, over here with the pigeon again, and then one more time. Feeling the shin box. Good. Let's give it that quad stretch. If you want to stand up with it, if you want to be in the kneeling position, right? Grabbing that foot or on your stomach, how I like to do. I'm going to try this one here. Yeah, there we go. Quad stretch. All righty. Giving it a switch. Good. Gonna give it a groin stretch just for a minute. Whether you want to do butterfly, I'm gonna do this one, bracing my elbows on the inside of my legs, pushing out pretty hard. Okie doke, my friends. Standing up, let's give it a twist real quick. Call it a day. Happy Monday. Woo, here we go. Let's give it a twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, my friends. Crushed it as always. Nice work with the form. Hope that all felt good.
Yeah, thank you.
You are very welcome.
I liked it.
There were some challenging parts today, that's for